lot of guys pissed off in the chat right now. Oh, anime. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Keep it to yourself, bro. If you've got some bad habit like this, keep it to yourself. Stop trying to negatively affect me. Stop trying to negatively affect my boys here. If you play video games, if you watch anime, keep your mouth shut. Honestly, like, I need to be a little bit aggressive towards these dweebs, because they come in here and like anime's fine, a video just 1 hour video. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Oh, you play it, okay, fine. You play it, fine. Don't come in here and try and change my mind. Don't come in here and try and tell my boys to stop playing video games. You see all of these guys, boys, look to the chat right now, and you see these guys with anime profile pictures getting pissed off at me right now. Guess what they're trying to do? The guys like this who make videos and who talk about this shit like this, and they're talking about, oh, video games is fine, 1 hour is fine, anime is actually cool and stuff. These guys are so pathetic. They're trying to fuck your future wives. Any man who is telling you to do something which is a bad habit is trying to fuck your future wife. Understand this. Any man who is telling you that it's okay to play video games, to just drink alcohol every now and then, oh, weed's not too bad. Any man who's telling you these kinds of things, which we all know is bad for us. Any man who's telling you to slow down in the race of men is trying to run past you so that he can fuck your future wife. Don't trust these motherfuckers. These people, they've made videos about me over the last year, countless, relentless, critical videos about me, saying that Hamza's being too harsh, but 1 hour of video games is fine. I watch them and I'm just thinking, how like, they're saying that I'm a bad person because I'm too strict on self-improvement. How am I a bad person from expecting better from my young boys? How am I a bad person from expecting better from these young men who actually want to improve? From equipping them with like this expectation that you don't need these pointless fucking brain dead media. And these same people, like I see their critical videos about me all the time. You can go and search like Hamza's wrong on YouTube. These amount of motherfuckers who have made videos saying, oh well, Hamza doesn't even know what he's talking. He's just a young guy. 1 hour of video games isn't gonna hurt you. These motherfuckers, bro. They're so slimy. Imagine we are all in a race. As men, this is how life works. We are all in a race. That absolute Giga Chad is way at the front. He's lapping all of us. And guess what's at the end of this race? Guess what's at the finish line? Does anyone know? What is at the finish line of the race of men? Who is waiting there? Who is waiting at the finish line of the race of men? Women. Everything that we want. Women, status, money, recognition, resources, everything that we want is just waiting there at the finish line. And how life works as a man is that we are all in this race and we're trying to get to that finish line. And the most important thing, whether or not someone wants to admit it or not, the most important thing that we're running in this race for is our future wives. It's the single most important thing of our life, is the woman that we have children with. That's why we're running in this fucking race. And as much as these little dweebs want to say, oh, 1 hour video games fine, oh, Hamza's doing all this for women, that is the number one motivator that we could ever have, is our future wives, future mother of our children, right there at the end of this race. If you finish this race at the position that you are supposed to finish in, you will get that future woman. You will have such a beautiful family with her. If you slow down and say that it's okay to play 1 hour of video games, the guy who's right behind you, who you were gonna beat, but you slowed down to play 1 hour of video games, crosses and he beats you. And then he takes your future wife and he impregnates her. Any man who is trying to convince you to slow down in the race of men is trying to fuck your future wife. These guys act pathetic with their anime profile pictures. This is like their sexual strategy. This is their sexual strategy. These anime profile picture motherfuckers, these video gamers, this is their sexual strategy. They're so weak and so slow that they want you to slow down with them. This is like the fat guy next to you in your work saying, oh, well, why are you eating all of that? You should just, why are you drinking water? You should drink some Coca-Cola. This is like your fucking weed smoking pothead friend saying, oh bro, why are you trying to, you should light up the joint, bro. Fuck you. You're trying to fuck my future wife, you prick. This is your Discord friends who are being left behind when you get onto self-improvement. Oh, bro, just play 1 hour of, just play one game of League of Legends with them. Why do you think that is? They see you racing ahead in this race of men. They see you getting closer to the women in the finish line, and they don't want you. They're trying to hold you back. They're trying to pull you back down into the fucking bucket of the crabs. Do not allow these guys to fuck your future wife. Do not allow them to pull you back down in this bucket. These anime profile picture motherfuckers. Look at them still complaining. They're at the bottom of this bucket trying to pull you back. Anime's fine. Hamza's gone crazy. 1 hour of video games. Shut up. Look back down that bucket, bro. Punch him in the fucking nose, bro. Fucking anime profile pictures. They've always got a lot to say, don't they? You boys, you must understand this. You must understand this. You already understand life works like a race of men. We are competing against each other. Any of these pussies who tell you that they're not competing against the rest of us is fucking lying. I'm going to tell you something right now, bro, that no creator's ever said to you. You're in competition with me. If you slow down to play 1 hour of video games, I'll fuck your future wife, bro. If you watch anime, guess what I'll do to you? You're gonna let me run past you in this race, bro? Are you honestly you're going to let me run past you in this? Oh my god. If you're on self-improvement, you should be thinking, bro, fuck Hamza. I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker's not running faster than me. Good. Me and you will be worthy competitors. That means we'll run faster and we'll beat these anime profile picture motherfuckers. We'll take their pillow, their pillow wives. Any man who is trying to convince you to slow down in this race of men is an enemy, is an opponent. See the underlying message that a man is trying to give onto you. See, always look into that. Anytime someone's giving you advice, always look into the underlying message. Are they telling you to slow down in this race? That means that they're going to try and fuck your future wife. Are they telling you to speed up? A very rare amount of men will tell you to speed up in this race. This is why I respect so fucking heavily a man like Andrew Tate. You can say any criticism about him, oh, misogyny, oh, human traffic, bro, you can say anything. He was such a man of abundance and strength that he told an entire generation of men to run faster in this race because he's so secure in himself. Here is a man literally telling you to run faster and everyone fucking wanted to cancel him. And all these little weak soy boy anime profile picture motherfuckers will tell you, oh no, run slower, run slower. You're scaring me with how fast you're running because you're gonna fuck my future wife. Go fuck his future wife, bro. Don't trust any man. Do not trust any man who's telling you to slow down in this race. And all of these motherfuckers telling you, oh well, look, Hamza's so sad, he's doing it for women. Shut up. Shut up. If you can't admit that your major motivator in life is sex and reproduction, you're at least slightly brain dead. Now, of course, there's other reasons why we're doing things. Of course there is. Of course, there's status and recognition and brotherhood and resources and our own intrinsic motivation. Of course there is. But if there's one big motivation for us, it's reproduction. You're brain dead if you don't agree with that. Do not allow any man, with all their like little cute little arguments and anime profile pictures and like, you know, sophisticated intellectual videos that they do criticizing me. Oh, Hamza's being offensive. Hamza's being too serious about it. Hamza's overdoing self-improvement. He's saying to be productive all day, but I want to play video games at the end of the day. Like, shut up. But at the end of a fucking hard day of work, I want to play video games. Shut up. They'll make videos telling other young men to strengthen their addictions. Imagine if you saw the same thing about porn. Imagine if you saw a YouTuber make a video saying, oh well, I think all young men should be watching porn for 1 hour a day. Me and you and everyone here would be criticizing that motherfucker, wouldn't we? We'd be saying, how is he recommending and promoting something that is so inherently, so clearly bad for us? No one would trust him. He would get like, not cancelled, but he'd get so ostracized if a creator told you to like watch porn. But these motherfuckers can criticize me and say, oh, you guys can play video games. Anyone who's telling you that it's okay to play video games, you shouldn't ever trust again. Anyone who's telling you that it's okay to be on social media, you shouldn't trust again. Anyone who's telling you that it's like okay to waste time, you should never trust again. Trust me when I say someone doing that shit is trying to, like, they see you running here, they're back here behind you and they're like shouting forward like, oh bro, you don't need to run so fast, bro. Why don't you just stop and play video games for an hour? Why do you think they're saying that? Why do you think they're saying that? So that you stop there and they run past you, they're looking back, what a fucking idiot, I'm gonna fuck his wife. When you're talking to other men, when you're watching content or something like this, just know and just be critical and just think, okay, is this man helping me to run faster or slower in this race? This is what I mean about these anime guys, bro. This guy has literally commented saying, look at this emotional beta, and his profile picture is literally a little anime girl. This is why the guys who watch anime have got such a bad stigma around them, because it's like, not only is it just it's a cartoon that you're watching, you're a grown-ass man, it's like this culture of like looking at little girls in these cartoons, and like he's calling me an emotional beta. You have an anime profile picture of like some little girl character. That's weird, bro. That's so weird. There's so many of them as well. Like, I don't get, like, you know what's interesting is like all the same guys, I've recognized their picture and their names, right? All the same guys 20 minutes ago were like, oh, Hamza W, and as soon as I mentioned that anime is bad for you, you see them come in and try and attack me. Like, for what, bro? Are you like a crackhead? Honestly, it's like your friends, you know, like the crackhead, the neighborhood crackhead comes in and you're friendly with him up until you kind of say like, oh bro, do you know that crack's bad for you? And they like this is what these anime profile pictures like. They're friends with me and anime boys like this. And as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, like anime might be a waste of like doing some like weird ass fucking anime like fucking special move on me or some shit, bro. But calling me an emotional beta, fuck me, bro. Fucking anime profile pictures, bro. Boys, spam 1 if you're gonna run past these anime guys and take their future wives. Yo, anime guy, if you're watching this, look at those ones, bro. All those ones is an individual man who's running past you in this race of men. That's a lot of bodies, bro. And boys, for everyone else who's watching this, you see these ones right now. Do you see what these ones indicate? They indicate a man on self-improvement who's improving themselves. And I know this sounds weird. I know this sounds so controversial to talk about, but see all these ones. These ones are off men who will date and have sex with your future girlfriend and your future wife if you're not better than them. This is how the way of men, like this is how men work. We improve ourselves, and then we're able to attract higher quality women. And if you don't improve yourself, you'll have to naturally attract the lower quality woman. No one wants to talk about this because it's so cutthroat and it's so dark, and you know, like, oh, it's not like a feel good. It's not like a, you know, like the sort of education system kind of feel good. We'll all find everyone. These ones, all these ones, they're still spamming on screen. All of these ones are another man who's running past you, and he will fuck your future wife if you slow down. This is it. Like, you all know this, right? Every single one of you know this who's watching this. You all know how cutthroat modern dating is. You know that the majority of men are so utterly lonely, and it's because of this. It's because of all those ones. It's all because of those ones. Because now a lot, like, you know, the 90% of men are pathetic, fat, lazy, fine. But 10% of men are ruthlessly competitive. 10% of men are fucking killers. Maybe not 10, maybe 5, maybe 1%. But 1% of men is still a big number, bro. 1% of men are fucking killers. All these guys spamming 1, you might not be at that 1% just yet, but you are pushing into it. You are pushing into it. Think about how many guys know about this shit now. Like, there's a very nuanced reality for men now, isn't there? There's the total fucking losers, 95% of men. But then there's about 5% of men who know about mewing, who know about nofap, who know about semen retention, who know about not, like, dopamine detoxing and not wasting time online, who know about the exact protocols to maximize muscle in the gym, who know about making money online. There's like 5% of men who are total fucking killers, and these 5% of men are sleeping with everyone's future wives. And so if you're sat here with an anime profile picture, we know what percentage of men you're in. If you're sat here not spamming 1 right now, we know what percentage you're in. I'm telling you, 5% of men are fucking killers. And I know this sounds gross, but those top 5% of men who are ruthlessly waking up early, who are doing all the good habits, they're that extra body count in your future wife. I know this sounds disgusting, and I know this sounds like misogynistic and dark and whatever. This is how life and dating and sex works. No one wants to talk about this. It's such a dark, like, controversial thing.